It's Sunday morning and the third day of our long weekend, and we're down here at Ravenscar, and right in the distance there is Robin Hood's Bay. So here we are today. This is where we came through on our bikes the other day. We actually cycled all the way along here, way up from Whitby and right down to Scarborough. But today we've come back to visit Ravenscar. This is the start of the walk.
What walk?
The walk at Ravenscar.
Okay, and where does it, right, would you like to tell us a bit about Ravenscar?
No, we'll do that down further.
I thought it was a town that never was.
The town that never was, but we'll do that further down. So we're taking a little path down towards the sea. Oh, the views are just absolutely beautiful. And the weather, oh, there's not a breath of air. Unfortunately, the tide is right in, so we won't be able to go down onto the beach. Out there on the rock, lots and lots of seals, grey seals. Usually they get about 300 round here, but unfortunately I didn't bring my long lens, so I'm not getting good pictures of them. Are you boiled?
It's quite cold actually. Ravenscar was named because there used to be a lot of ravens in this area. And,
tell us the truth. Right. What's it famous for?
It's famous for the town that never was.
Now tell us about the town that never was.
About what, Victorian times. A builder wanted to compete with Scarborough down the road and decided to lay the foundations for a town with the view of developing it, believe it or not, so that the ladies could wander down to the front and just walk along the promenade. But what he didn't realise was the ladies had to get down all the way, is that right?
Nearly 600 feet.
Which is what the girl in the National Trust said.
In Victorian dress. Yeah. So it was impossible and it failed. On the walk round there's this lovely little pond. Let's just see what we can see. And there are newts and everything in it. There's a little newt swimming around that branch just there. The path down to the alum works is actually really easy. So here we are at the Peak Alum Works, or the remains of them.
A lot of local resources here. They had bauxite, which is the raw material. If you look up there you'll see the quarry for it. And there's natural running water just coming off the hills. Perfect.
So they made alum.
Yes, that's what I just said.
Which also included urine, human urine.
Believe your things to tell us as always.
Well, since you weren't willing to tell us what they used alum for,
I just explained it to you.
Alum was used as a product to fix the dye in materials.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, so for red dresses, carpets, anything like that. It was one of the best ways of fixing dye. According to this billboard here, they brought ships in, and what they did, if Guy would get out of the way, is they built up here some kind of railway line right up the cliff.
It's impressive.
So from up here you can actually see the extent of the alum works. It was really huge. Here formed part of the engine house. You can kind of see over there like wheel things over there and there, and in the middle here there was a big giant wheel with chains and stuff that would help haul the trains up over the cliff at the end, and this big wheel was all part of that system. It's absolutely beautiful here. Over there is the seal colony again. Right up there on top of the cliffs, that would have been the big house at Ravenscar. It's a hotel now. The path back up is steep but easy.
Indeed.
It's just the heat today is making it a bit tougher. It's really nice. That was the path right down there. And we've still got a wee bit to go. But I think there's a drink waiting at the top. It's been a really brilliant walk, if not hot in the sunshine, but can't complain about that. And we're nearly back up the top. So we're back at the van at the top of Ravenscar after a lovely walk, and we're just going to have some food and then head up north towards Whitby. Not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but that's all part of the journey. We've arrived in Whitby and we've actually found a brilliant campsite just in the city centre really, and we're going to go for a little bike ride. And this is Whitby on a very, very busy hot day. It's teeming. Music and people. It's a wee bit windy on this side, but there's the bridge we cycled over. Well, that's the view of the beach at Whitby, and look at these lovely little huts down there, all different colours, and it stretches quite far right over there. This is great, because it meant we could come right down and look at all the little colourful huts. We're now on top of the 120-foot viaduct. See the Abbey right over there in the centre of the screen. Oh wow, this is amazing. Just as we're up here we can see the train. And there it goes on the other side. Oh, that was excellent. Okay, it's 5:30 at night. We've just seen the steam train, so we're going to head back now down to Whitby, through the town centre and back to our campsite. We're back down at the harbour and the weather is still stunning, so we're going to sit and have an ice cream before we go back to the campsite. Welcome to Staithy's. This is the last day of our bank holiday and we're going to make the most of it, visiting little places all the way home. This is all about Captain Cook. It was Staithy's that James Cook was first employed by a local merchant. This is the little village of Staithy's and it is so nice. It's down a big steep hill but relatively traffic free. Just the locals, and there's lots and lots of little nooks and crannies. This is the little river that runs right down the gorge to the seaside over this little bridge. It's just beautiful. The cod and lobster pub, that looks brilliant. And look at that up there. Oh, look at this. Is this not amazing? Look at that. It's stunning place. Well, this really is a little gem.
Is it?
Down the hill, and it is just beautiful little house after little house, cliffs, a little protected harbour.
And a beach, we believe.
And a beach round the corner.
It's huge.
Look at this. It's just gorgeous. I just can't believe why we've never been here before. This is a little gem.
It looks pretty good, does it not?
That's the street that we came down. You can see how higgledy-pickledy it is coming down the hill.
I can see that.
And over there we've got kittiwakes on the cliffs.
Alright.
And a really protected little harbour.
Absolutely.
It's so pretty.
Are you impressed?
Just love it. All I can hear is gulls and kittiwakes. Really lovely. This is Chapel Lane. That looks like the chapel just there. Great cliffs too, and the river. Captain Cook, Staithy's Heritage Centre.
No, I think it's all.
We're coming to Little Captain Cook's Heritage Centre. It's really nice actually, because it's got photographs of the old school and everything that used to be here. And the old houses. I mean, look at this. It's really lovely. This is a model of the Endeavour.
Wait, wait.
We've had a great time in Staithy's.
Yes.
And now we're going to head back up to the van because unfortunately we have to make our way back to Glasgow today. Very reluctantly.
It's a booger.
And that's the hill. It's quite a wee climb on a hot day. That's the view right down the gorge. On our way home we've stopped off at Newcastle and we're going to go for a bike ride right along the Tyne. And there we are, we've just come under that famous bridge and we'll go back over the Millennium Bridge, which is down there. It's quite a sight. That's the railway bridge up there. It's a great cycle ride, I have to say. Much better than I thought. Great surface. And as you come out of the really busy bit, really it's not many people.
Please.
We have travelled from Newcastle to Newburn.
Alright.
We're just about to go over this bridge which takes us across the Tyne. Over to the other side, can you see?
Are you sure this is the Tyne? Is it not maybe a subsidiary river?
It might be a subsidiary, but I'm calling it the Tyne.
Oh right, right, okay, Mom.
I think it's the Tyne.
Is it right?
And then we're going to cycle all the way back down into Newcastle and across the Millennium Bridge to the cycle hub. So if you want to know where to cycle in Newcastle, go to the cycling hub down at the quay.
I think you said that earlier.
Look at that amazing structure. We saw that from the other side. It's brilliant, going across all these little bridges over the water. And the path so far has been really, really good. What an amazing structure this is. I think Guy's reading about it to see what it was.
I think you can go up at the end.
I think you can go up. Let's go up and see. Great. They allow you to walk right up the top. And it's a really great walkway. You can take it right round over there. It's quite high. And the mud down there, if you fell in there, you'd never be found again. All this for loading coal. We're only a couple of miles from Newcastle. And we saw the structure from the other side.
What is it, my love?
I already said what it is. It's for loading coal onto ships.
Sorry.
But it's quite magnificent.
And
I really love the fact that we left it open for the public to come and walk on it.
Does that impress you greatly?
That's really, because usually we health and safety, they close all this stuff down. But it's really so time to go because I'm hungry. And here we are, back in Newcastle town centre. On the most beautiful evening. Time for some food and then back in the van and head to Glasgow.